What up, Herd? It's me, your old friend, the HerdMan, back at it again. It's Wednesday, not Monday, but Wednesday. It's the middle of the week, and I'm just checking up on you. How's the week going so far, chat? You guys having a good week so far? You guys getting your work done early so you can start the weekend off right? Are you enjoying the rewards of the middle of the week, knowing that the first half is done, you got the second half just around the corner being done? I don't know what I'm talking about, but I hope you're all doing good. It's good to see you again. It's been a while, and which actually is not too bad. A while used to be like a couple weeks, but we get to move over to just a week here. So yes, I was hoping to be on Friday. The damnedest thing happened. I got off. I took off of work on Thursday and Friday, and I ended up during my time off, I injured my back a little bit because I'm an old fart. So that wasn't too fun. So I couldn't really do anything much on Friday except sit back and watch some TV. So unfortunately, I did not get to stream. I did play video games, but again, not really in the mood to stream when you're kind of in pain. Back's doing a lot better now. It's just one of those old man creaks that happens. Let's see what else. So Monday, oh my god, and then Monday, I seriously had everything written up. I mean, I got my whole little outline out there for Monday, ready to go, and I get a text, and it's from one of the other coaches that I work with, and they said, "Hey, am I gonna, I might be a little late to the meeting tonight." And I was like, "Shit, I forgot. I got a coaches meeting tonight," so could not stream on Monday because we had a coaches meeting to get at. So unfortunately, I missed that. I thought maybe we would do something a little later, but that didn't happen. But I am back. I'm glad to be back. We, especially I'm in actually a good mood. Yesterday was the eldest son's birthday, the big 16. So very excited to get him on the road and start driving. So maybe we can get him into some NASCAR, things like that, along the way here. But yeah, so it was got to celebrate that. That's always a fun thing to do, especially during the middle of the week here. So we didn't we celebrated. We were going to go out to eat, but he opted for Chick-fil-A. So we went with Chick-fil-A. Still good stuff there. I usually get a sandwich around that time, whenever we go there. So they have some pretty good chicken sandwiches. Everyone else gets a chicken nuggets, and I can only eat a few of those before I start puking. Dog got a few of them, and he puked last night a couple times. And the thing about the dog is that he does you a favor by not only he pukes in the kitchen area, which is good because he's not puking on carpet, but if you have a sliding back door, you can understand this, where you have the track that the sliding door goes on. He makes it a point every time he pukes to go over right into the corner of that track area and puke right on there, so that cleaning up is a son of a bitch, I'll tell you what. So that's what I got to do last night. He did that at 3 o'clock in the morning, so that was a good wake-up call there. But I got my coffee in the morning. I was good to go. I got a few more extra hours of sleep after that. Actually, it wasn't too bad because you woke up at 3 o'clock and then you kind of go, "Oh, I got a couple more hours here of sleep." So that's always kind of nice. But, I'm sure you all wanted to know about my dog's indigestion problems. Oh, speaking of sickness, is anyone in quarantine anymore? My God, I ask all around, and I have not heard of any cases of anyone being placed in quarantine anymore. Seems like everyone's back at school, everyone's at work. No one around my area is sick, which is a good thing. I'm not complaining. It's just very, very suspicious when that sort of thing happens. But maybe I lucked out and we have a very, either we have a very healthy part of the part of town, or maybe we all just got it back in November when I did, and now we're all just we're all free of with the antibodies walking around. So just an observation, you know. But you know, I'm also thinking maybe the herd is starting to wear those masks, like I tell you to. You know, don't be. I go around the stores and I'm not seeing any people like being ignorant and just walking around with no mask on. They're actually being considerate, which is pretty cool. So I know people don't like to wear them, but you know, do it for the herd, man. You know, put on the damn mask and walk around it when you're inside. You know, I don't need to see your face. I don't. You just, you know, it's put on the mask. You probably look better with the mask on. So, oh man, who's still got GameStop or GameStop stock? Ooh, that's a hard one to say. Some GameStop stock. That I wanted to talk about on Friday. Unfortunately, did not get to. Holy crap! Did Reddit pull a fast one on Wall Street there with everyone just going in and purchasing the crap out of that GameStop. But man, is that thing starting to tank already. So if I wouldn't doubt that there's some millennials that jumped on that, even boomers, that all of a sudden forgot that they had to get rid of that stock and sell it, and now all their shares are starting to tank. But there's some good stories. You know, there's a guy who purchased it, made like $20,000, and then donated it to some hospital. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, that's a pretty selfless act. I mean, it's the definition of selflessness. So it's good stories out of that. And then, of course, you got the people who just made the money and ran. So unfortunately, I did not jump on that train when I should have, because I was sick. That's why. Because I was sick. Not sick, I was hurt. I was too busy. So you actually would have thought I would have picked up on that since I had nothing else to do. But what can you do? Ooh, yeah. This one here. I'm gonna go share this. Let's take a look at this. Good old Aaron Rodgers. So we got the Super Bowl this weekend, as we know, and let's take a look at Aaron. He was in the news lately. Let's see here. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm probably looking at the wrong thing. Let me go to the good old tube review. Aaron Rodgers truck. Perfect. All right, let's go here. I'm gonna just get this going. This is some good stuff here. All right, we're gonna pause this. Come on. All right. So, okay. Let's get over to our usual screen here for the tube review. Let's go switch over to my browser, and we will check that. Boom. Okay. All right. So check this out here. This is good old Aaron Rodgers is in the back of the truck here, and it's holding up some Bud Light. Just sitting in the back. I mean, that was hilarious. David Bakhtiari, his good buddy, lineman, was driving the truck, and you know, I mean, leave it to this guy. You know, leave it to Rodgers to be the one to do that. That was pretty slick. You know, you got to feel blessed that you got a quarterback that that rides around illegally in the back of a pickup truck with a case full of beer. I guess only in Wisconsin, they say. All right, let's get into some. So we got that Super Bowl coming up. Oh, I guess I'm due for predictions. I think I'll wait till Friday. I still think that Tampa Bay Bucks are going to win. I want them to win because I want to see Brady get another ring. Just because if you hadn't gotten to see him, then at least someone gets to see him get another ring. Especially those people who may not have cared the last time he got a ring. You know, people are younger, but you know, it's kind of like if you were watching Jordan and you got to see him win another championship. You know, it's kind of that what I want to see one more time. Granted, he'll be playing for another 10 years. Okay, Golden Globes. Okay, so award season for entertainment is upon us, which I didn't even realize till they said. Um, until they said so on the news this morning. So I had not had a chance to look and see where what's going on. So I got a site here that I go to. It's called Joe Blow, and I've been going with them for like the last 20 years. I kid you not, I've been on there for 20 years now. And get all my entertainment stuff from them. Can't go wrong with them. But let's I want to take a look. Oh jeez, here's one. Super bad. McLovin actor thinks a sequel should have female leads. It doesn't need a sequel. It's as good as it was. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these nominations. Okay, so right now I don't even know how they have award season because basically nothing comes out. So I have no idea how they even. I mean, I guess this is the year that you want to have a movie come out because your odds of winning are probably great. Okay, we're gonna look at these best pictures here for drama. Let's see if I know any of these. The Father, don't know of it. Mank, it's on Netflix, so maybe I'll watch it. I don't know. I have no idea what it is. Nomadland. 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 No idea what that is. Promising Young Woman. This one I did see. The Trial of the Chicago 7. So Chicago Trial 7 had to do with these protesters that took place back in the 60s or something like that, and how these guys were obviously tried. It was okay. I actually got through the whole thing at least. So I guess I'd have to go with that one out of all of them because that's the only one I saw. Best performance by an actress. Day. I don't know any of these people. Oh, another Nomadland. Got one. No idea. Best performance by an actor. What's his name? Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman. He's in there, so they'll probably just give it to him. Got Anthony Hopkins, Gary Oldman. Again, I don't know any of these movies here this year. Musical comedy. Shut up. So this tells you what kind of year it's been when Borat gets nominated for a Best Motion Picture for musical or comedy. So I guess they give it to anyone. Hamilton. All they did was film the play. How is that even like constitute as a movie? I don't know what the other ones are, but oh my God, Borat. That's crazy. Oh, and even the actress in Borat, who played his daughter, she got nominated for a performance. Let's see what else and I guess Borat himself, Sacha Baron Cohen, got nominated. Wow, Lin-Manuel Miranda got nominated for Hamilton. So he was just doing his job, like he was just performing on Broadway, and they just happened to film it. So, like, wouldn't he get the Tony versus the Oscar or the Golden Globe? And it doesn't make any sense. Andy Samberg. I'll have to see what that is. Let's see. Best Motion Picture Animated. The Croods. Oh my God. Onward. That wasn't that bad of a movie. I saw that one. Over the Moon. Don't know what that is. Soul. I watched that one. I like Onward better than Soul myself. But either Onward or Soul. Can't believe the Croods. Holy crap. And so on and so forth. So let's see. We've got some TV shows. Let's see what we got here. How we get to TV, because that's really what everyone's just watching. Okay, we got The Crown, Killing Eve, The Crown. Oh, wait. Okay, best series. The Crown, never really watched that. Lovecraft Country, don't know what that is. Hell yeah. We got The Mandalorian. Mandalorian got nominated for Best Drama. Dude, that movie better win. Oh my God, that'd be awesome if it did. Probably it won't, but... And you got Ozark and then Ratchet. I don't know any of those other ones. So overall, I'd say this is pretty. Let's see, we got comedies. Let's see what they got. Comedy. Best television comedy. Emily in Paris. Have no idea what that is. The Flight Attendant. No idea. The Great. Schitt's Creek. I know that one. And Ted Lasso. So I think Schitt's Creek. That's the only one I know. All right. So. Let's take a look. What else? What's the last one? And anything else? Anything notable? I don't know. Looks like Netflix again ran away with it. 22 nominations overall. Then Amazon. So it looks like streaming services seem to be the winner for this year. I don't care. I'm not going to watch it. I usually watch it, but how can you watch it? They got nothing interesting. I mean, missed out on so many good movies this year. I would have wanted Tom Cruise or Top Gun to be a Best Picture. You have to wait eventually. Anyway, oh yeah, that was the thing I want to talk about Monday. Another actor passing away. This time, Dustin Diamond from Saved by the Bell fame. Good old Screech. He died. He was 44. So it's kind of sad. He went in for some pain like 3 weeks ago. Found out he had like stage 4 cancer, and then he's freaking dead. That's nuts. I can't believe he's that. I can't believe about that. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, rest in peace, Screech. We'll miss you. We'll miss you. But we'll watch you in the reruns. Friday. So I did do one thing with Mrs. HerdMan. Watched a movie. We decided to rent. We ended up getting HBO Max. HBO Max is starting to release movies the same day they go out in the theater. I was going to go to the theater, but the earliest show was like at 3 o'clock, and we couldn't make that work. So we ended up getting HBO Max. We watched a movie called The Little Things, which was a crime drama with Denzel Washington, Rami Malek, who is he played Freddie Mercury in Queen, and then Jared Leto, who he played like the Joker in Suicide Squad, and just various kind of he's always kind of the gawky, skinny bad guy. But yeah, it wasn't too good. Long story short, I didn't care for it too much. The story kept on going at different places. I did see that Jared Leto got nominated. I don't know why. Especially the ending. The ending it was kind of a thinker. They tried to make you think, but then it was like you just didn't care anymore. You're just like, I thought too hard. It's not worth it. And we just both left kind of going, this sucked. So my recommendation, don't go see it. Little Things, just I can't say wait till it's on TV, because we watch on TV, but definitely don't waste your time watching that one. However, after doing that, Mrs. HerdMan shortly fell asleep afterwards. So I decided it was time to catch up. It was Friday, so Friday meant new episode of WandaVision, and holy shit, let me just say, like, as I said on Friday, I was going to say on Friday, I'm totally invested now. I mean, what they did this last episode just totally redeemed kind of the snail's pace that they had for the first 2.5 episodes. It cranked it up a notch. Instead of going with and this is your spoiler warning now. So if you haven't seen it or you care about it and you're like, don't ruin it for me, this is your warning. Turn off the TV for 5 minutes and then come back. So in this episode, it starts off just when they undo the snap. So like the Hulk had snapped his fingers. So all of a sudden you're in like this hospital, and all of a sudden this person starts coming back, and it's amidst all this chaos, and you just kind of follow this person as she kind of looks around to see what's going on, and she's walking around the hospital, and there's all this chaos because all these people are in there, and she runs into someone and finds out it's been 5 years since the snap, and to see that take place, instead of like if you watch Spider-Man Far From Home, they still called it the blip, but in WandaVision, but they did more like a comic type version, like with in Spider-Man, where like the band is all of a sudden appears while the guys are playing basketball. So this take was a lot more of like kind of people were like, man, what about like when planes crashed, or people that were up in a plane and then all of a sudden it disappeared, and all of a sudden you snap back and you got all these people falling from the sky that got that came back from the blip there. And it kind of went that way. So they went into that, and they really followed this woman who was an agent. Turned out she was an agent and is going to be one of the central characters for this. And it was more of the actual theatrical feel versus the old school television sitcom stuff that they were doing. So it was good. It was a nice break from that. And the end just, I mean, I don't want to spoil this, but like the ending when they have a glimpse of Vision, that is very haunting, and that one kind of rattled me. I thought that was exceptionally well done, and it really kind of brought you into the context of what's going on, and realizing that Wanda is the one that's in control of all this stuff, and that she's kind of putting herself in this fantasy world. So it's like I said, I'm invested. I'm going to be watching it through the end now. I'm excited. First couple episodes, I was like, this could be, and then as soon as they go dramatic, they just nailed, just hit the nail on the head. It was awesome. So that's my review. Watch WandaVision. I'd say go through the first couple episodes. By the time you get to that one, the fourth episode, you're going to be, there's little hints the first few episodes, 2.5 episodes. At the end of the third episode, it gets a little more, you get pulled in a little more, and then boom, that fourth one comes in. So I'm excited to see what they do on Friday. I think they're going to go back to the sitcom. I think they have to do the 80s now. So they're going to do the 80s and then the 90s. I don't know if they'll get to 2000s or not, but looks like they're definitely doing like a Family Ties type scenario, and then like a Modern Family type scenario, so it'll be interesting to see what they do. But oh my god, hallelujah, I finally got my freaking refund for Cyberpunk. That abomination of a game is off my PS5 finally. The money is back in my wallet. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, I've been talking so long, all of a sudden the screen just went black. Let's close this out. There we go. So I didn't realize. Okay, the camera adjusted. Yeah, it was nice to see. So now I got a good chunk of change. I got to figure out what I'm going to use the refund for now. Definitely not going to just waste it on stuff like V-Bucks or the coins on COD, but we'll figure out, see if there's a game. I was tempted to get Hitman, but I'm going to hold off and see maybe when Horizon comes out. But again, I don't know when that stuff's going to come out. It's only February, so most of this new stuff doesn't come out till June. But speaking of Fortnite, as you see up there in the corner, they did introduce the new skin last week or this past week, which was Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe. It's a really awesome skin. I was really tempted to get it. I'm still going to hold off on it. But I was really close. I mean, between that one, the Terminator, now the Predator, they're really kind of kicking up a notch. It's almost like I think about it, that's all like 80s stuff there. So maybe that's why it drew me in, with the Predator being in the 80s, Terminator, and then G.I. Joe. But yeah, that Snake Eyes thing was pretty cool. And also in COD news, they're not updating anything for Warzone, but they will be releasing 2 new zombie maps. So for COD, I believe that's going to be on Thursday. So we'll have to keep an eye on that, and we'll go into that. I still suck ass at zombies, that's for sure. I've still been trying to work on getting the gold skin for the gun for one of my guns. And you have to be like playing that thing religiously just to get that. So I don't know, or I guess be really, really good. But right now I'm not really either one of those. But yeah, so 2 new maps for Zombie, I heard. I think they're still working on Warzone. There was some big issue the other day about a skin that they had, kind of like with Fortnite, where the skin was almost all black or all white, and then basically what people were doing that had that skin. They're just hunkering down in the corner and just picking off people left and right. But I would think that if you play the game right, you're going to have the sonar. You'll be able to see it. Someone's hanging in there. If you constantly are getting picked off, throw a grenade, figure something out, throw in a smoke, and then just start shooting blindly. There's ways to get past that. They can't complain all the time. But if the person's constantly moving and there's a lot of dark spots in you, that's a different story. Then it kind of goes into that pay-to-win situation.
Hey, Herd. That's a podcast for Wednesday, February 3rd. We will see you on Friday night on the 5th, 8 p.m. Central on Twitch. I am the HerdMan, and you have a good evening.